Alrighty, welcome back to the two Final Fantasy VIIs, one controller, no items challenge. We have already completed the challenge 2 weeks ago, and now we're working on the weapons. And last week, I tried to do a minimum amount of grinding, and I tried to like cheese Emerald Weapon. However, that didn't go so well. So now we're gonna take the head-on apply directly to the forehead approach, and we're just gonna go do the amount of grinding that's necessary, and then probably what I'm gonna do is try to fight them like legit instead of cheesing, and just like see if we can get a really epic double Emerald Weapon fight with like regular strats, because that sounds really fun. So that's what we're gonna go for. But we do need to do some grinding, so we're going to go do that. Which, luckily enough for this challenge, even grinding is exciting, because who knows what can happen between the two screens. But while we're grinding, I thought it'd be fun. We're recording this on the 12th. And in 2 days, it's going to be Valentine's Day. So I thought it'd be fun to do some Valentine's Day questions with chat, you know. Try to get a little romantic in here. I think it's important. Kind of like internet dating, but creepier because you can see me and I can't see you. This is 160 first date questions. Let's do it. You guys gotta participate, okay? I want to hear all of your answers in the chat. YouTube, you can put it in the comments if you'd like. I will read them. But there might be a lot of them. That might be a lot of work to put it into a YouTube comment. But hey, if you accept the challenge, go ahead. Here we go. First question. What do you like to do in your free time? I guess that's an okay. I guess that's an okay date question. I mean, I feel like. Next question. I feel like that's a good way to like know if you're in for a problem or not, depending on what they say, I guess. Play Final Fantasy VII. That's all I do. My spare time right now is almost solely dedicated to playing with my kids, because that's all I have. That's all I have time to do, and if I do anything else, I just feel guilty for not playing with them. So that's pretty much, until they're sleeping, that's all I'm doing. But after they're sleeping, I'm a epic gamer. I like to play epic games, like Final Fantasy VII. Lately, I've been toying around with a bunch of stupid ideas in Final Fantasy VII, none of which have paid off, so basically wasting my time. Next question. Are you more of an indoors or outdoors person? I'm definitely an indoors person lately, but when I was a kid, I was more of an outdoors person, I think. It was probably more like 50-50 back then. But nowadays, yeah. I hope that I become more of an outdoor person because of my kids. Like, I hope my kids get me outdoors more as they get older, because that would be nice. I kind of hate playing indoors with my kids sometimes. It's like, what do we do? Like, you know, like, there's only so many things you can do with kids' toys that's, like, entertaining. To them, it's all fun no matter what, but for me, it's like, okay, playing with the same Hot Wheels track we've played on for the past 4 weeks, and we're still doing the same thing, and can we do literally anything else? But like outside, you can do the same of things over and over again. It never gets boring. Like playing basketball, like never gets boring. I can play basketball every week and be entertained, you know. Yo, subs, thank you for the raid. You came just in time. We're doing Valentine's Day first date questions. It's perfect. You guys can participate, and hopefully this will help you get a hot date this weekend. Number 3. Who is the most fascinating person you've met? Subsonics. Next question. What was the last book you really got into? The last book that I got into was actually The Rook. I talk about it a lot, and it's kind of sad that that was the last book I got into because that was a while ago, but yeah, I haven't been reading books. I have kids now. Reading books is impossible. When is it ever quiet to read a book? Parents don't read books. If they tell you they read books, they're lying to you. They don't read books. So yeah, the last book I got into was The Rook, which I've talked about a lot on this channel, but in case you'd never heard of it, it's a book that's about not superheroes. People with supernatural abilities, but the abilities are like really wacky and it's pretty entertaining. And on top of that, it's all about like this government agency that protects people who have superpowers and all this crazy like political nonsense that goes down with the government and this agency and keeping it under wraps and stuff. And then also like Russian conspiracy theories. It's wild. It's a wild book. It's cool though. Next question. What are some movies you really enjoyed? Well, I'm a big Pixar fan. And Disney fan just because I grew up with it. But I would say I don't really watch many Disney movies anymore. Oh, I need to change my weapons and stuff. I got ultimate weapons equipped and stuff, which means no experience. Or no AP, rather. So I grew up with Disney, and I still really like Pixar. We want this save. But let's see, what else other than that? When I was growing up, my favorite movie was The Blues Brothers. Any Blues Brothers fans in the house? Epic movie. Never heard of it. Big rip. I think we need... Well, do we need ribbons down here? Not really, but... I guess I could give you a double. Why not? Alright, so what do I need? What do I need to double here? Quadra Magic might be good to double. Counter Materia wouldn't be bad to double. Double Cut wouldn't be bad to double. Counter Attack would be very good to double. HP pluses would be good to double. Magic plus I'm not as worried about. Let's do counter. Let's do magic counter. Let's quickly with the Mistyle. And you with the Imperial Guard. Okay, let's go ahead and do this just so we have some amount of healing. In case things go bad. Okay. Have that just to level it up. Have that just for fun. And you can have that just for fun. Put these just to level them up. We can take all the magic stuff. Should I level up Bahamut Zero? Sure. Ultima. That'll work. Now we do this side. It is kind of annoying doing this twice every time, just because it takes a long time. It's not the worst thing, but... I'll go Dragon Claw. Do I have a... You have double. Do that. Or I could do Rune Blade, but Ragnarok's is good. I have a quick question that came up recently. In the Temple of the Ancients, are the NPCs Cetra/Ancients? Yes. They're... What does Aerith call them? They're like... Aerith literally says what they are. You just have to look at the script. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what she says. I want to say they're like spirits of the ancients, but I don't remember. But she literally says what they are, so you just have to look at what she says. Because Cloud, like, straight up asks her. Built the Stargates. Alright, let's see. For doubling, on this side, we'll do maybe the same stuff. And then you can get some of the magic stuff. Ooh. Do I not have double... Do I not have W magic on the right side? I have so many HP pluses on this side, what the heck? What is going on? Cloud is kind of here just trolling, like... It's kind of useless. Because I use Tifa for attacking on this side. Give him a W item. Should actually level up gravity for stuff. Double cut. I knew there was something else I wanted to give you. Okay. I don't know why. I thought I like didn't have W magic. Okay. All set up. They're guardians of the temple? I guess that makes sense. So if you weren't here last week, we decided that elixirs were okay to use on pots just for the sake of the Let's Play. If I were doing this off of stream, I probably wouldn't use them, but it's just easier for grinding. If you're wondering why we're using elixirs during a no-item challenge. Don't kill Cloud. I forget what I used to, like, deal a lot of damage to these boys. Oh, poison. I need to equip poison, though. I don't have it. What's the mechanic behind everyone's grudge? Every enemy you kill makes everyone's grudge deal more damage. And it has to be that character. So the amount of enemies that Cloud has killed times, I think, 100 is how much damage it does. 100 or 10 or something. So basically the same thing as Vincent's ultimate weapon. Uh-oh. Trying to buy some time. Nope, that's Cloud I clicked. Times 10, yeah, that makes sense. Times 100 would be too much. I'd have to, like, run from this battle, to be honest, because, I don't have bio. His ultimate does a lot of damage, but... Run out of MP. This is a mistake. I should have run. Nah, I'm trying to do it without Knights of the Round. It's a bit too cheesy for my liking. Kind of big yikes mode on the right. Not much to deal damage with. We get one Ultima out. This is not good. I'm wasting everything on this one fight. No, Desert Rose and the Earth Harp didn't exist. I'm surprised the right side won before the left side. That was awful. You need this so you can get your MP back. What the? I found another spot where you can't open the menu. You can't open the menu here. I never knew that. Yeah, there's multiple places on that screen where you can't open the menu. Oh, good. I can run away from both of these fights. They both suck. Yes, let me continue the Valentine's Day. I was focused on the materia to make sure everything was right. Ooh. Okay. Next Valentine's Day question. What amazing adventures have you been on? What kind of question is that? I feel like you saved that for a second date. It's a bit much. Why not just say, tell me your life story? Oh, I forgot to put on bio. Run! Let's give it to you. No, let's give it to you. Also, I only have 2 ribbons, yes? I should morph. Well, see, I can't really morph on the left side, though, unfortunately. So I might just have to deal with 2. I could get 3 ribbons on the right side, if I wanted. I once had an amazing adventure in Walmart. Who hasn't? Every time I go to Walmart, it's an amazing adventure. I don't know, what amazing adventures have I had? I've had plenty of adventures, but Most of my adventures don't just come to my mind when I think of adventures. I think of them through other things, you know what I mean? Like, someone will say something and I'll say, oh yeah, that reminds me of this. I don't have, like, a story that I tell everyone. I don't have, like, a go-to story. So I'm lame on that one. I think if you have a go-to story, that almost kind of feels like you're bragging at that point. Depending on what it is, I guess. Some people have just merged my birthday and Valentine's Day, so guess that's an adventure. This is the lamest adventure I ever heard. Hey, I get less things. That's an adventure. Well, screw those cheapskates. I would get you all the things for both your birthday and Valentine's Day. Alright, next question. What pets have you had? Any crazy pet owners in the chat that have had like 1 million pets? My sister-in-law has like 1,000 pets. She's had like... Why did that deal 0 damage? Do I have like Elemental on accident? She's had like 1 million hamsters. And like, she owns 2 pigs currently. And 2 pigs, a dog, hamsters, bunnies. Her pigs are awesome. Pigs are so cool. I never would have thought pigs were that cool until I met her pigs, and I was like, okay, I want a pig. I just have my 2 cats, Seymour and Nova, but when I was a kid, my dad had like the coolest cat ever. It was also a black cat. Black cats are just the best. And my grandmother at one point had a bird. I don't even know what it was. I think it was a parakeet. Parakeets look like kind of like smaller parrots, right? Because that's what it was. I think it was a parakeet. And that thing was something. That it made me not ever want to own a bird. And birds are like my favorite animal, but it made me never want to own a bird because it was annoying and dirty and terrible to live with. I guess it could have been a cockatiel, yeah. It was a while ago, so I don't remember. I just remember it was like a smaller looking parrot. I know it wasn't a parrot. It was like a smaller than a parrot. It was green and yellow. That's pretty much all the animals I've owned. Never owned a dog. My cousin has owned several dogs, and I used to be over there all the time, so that's as close as I got to having a dog, but I definitely wouldn't say that's my dog. 2 turtles and a hedgehog. Turtles are cool. I saw some picture the other day. It was some meme that said turtle owners when their turtle does anything, and it was that guy that's like getting super excited and then starts clapping. Like, I will admit, everyone that I've ever known to own a turtle is like way too excited about their turtle. But that's cool. Like, it's cool to be excited about the pet you own. But they're trying to like exclaim like how cool the turtle is, and everyone's just kind of looking at it like, yeah, that's a turtle. Just press and hold circle. Easiest turtle ever. I always appreciate Final Fantasy 15 jokes. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate low maintenance animals. That's probably why I like cats. I mean, the real reason I like cats is because of my dad's black cat that we owned when I was younger. Because that cat was so cool that I just loved cats after that. But I don't think I could do a dog. It's too much. Maybe if I, like, decided I would never have kids, I could have done a dog. But I knew pretty much my whole life I was going to have kids, so dog never occurred to me as a possibility. I know it's possible to do both, but not for me. That's too much. I wouldn't treat the dog well enough. Like, if I'm gonna get a dog, it's gonna be the most well-nurtured dog ever. I'm not gonna, like, not take care of it. Alright, I'm getting a phone call that I want to answer, so give me 1 second. Oh, Milk Truck, thank you for the Tier 2 9 months, by the way. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally use an item on the other screen. It can be scary throwing these elixirs. I don't want to accidentally use the other item. We're getting some good stuff here. I need to check at some point to remove some of my mastered stuff. Poison mastered is fine. All mastered is fine. That stuff's fine. HP plus, we can equip something else. Maybe another HP plus. Equip Hades, why not? Magic plus, we could equip another Magic plus. Okay. This side, equip a new HP plus. Those are fine. Something different. I desperately need MP. Demon Whisper, thank you so much for the 10 months. Welcome back. Let's get another question. What's your favorite alcoholic and non-alcoholic drink? Well, I don't drink alcohol, so first question's relevant. Non-alcoholic drink, I don't know. Probably something like stupid and simple, because that's what I drink the most. Like sweet tea, or probably sweet tea. I drink sweet tea a lot. Whenever I go to a restaurant, I don't know what to order. Sweet tea's the go-to. Mountain Dew. Probably would have been pop back when I drank pop. I don't drink pop much anymore. I do like root beer though. Root beer is good. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I could give someone crap. What did I just unequip? Son of a... I think Magic Hammer would work twice. I don't know how much MP they have. I think I have some extra limits I might be able to equip too. Nope. Just one Magic Hammer per fight. Oh god, Yuffie doesn't even have enough MP for Magic Hammer. I just realized my poisons both missed. Okay, that's one. That's probably gonna do no damage to Barret. He hasn't killed like anything. Okay. A little more than I thought. Can we, like, get this poison going here? These Tomberry fights are always so, like, spooky. Honestly, if it weren't for poison, I couldn't even fight these fights. Oh, that's spending everything on one fight. Which, spending everything down here isn't a problem when you can use items, because you can easily steal elixirs, but when we're not allowed to use items, I have to be really careful with everything I spend down here. Oh man, and he dropped a Mega Elixir for me, what a guy. I wonder what the best drink I've ever had is. Ever get like a fancy drink at like a... I don't know. I don't think there's... I can't think of anything that would be like out of the ordinary drink-wise that I would... I would never go to a restaurant specifically for a drink. You know? It's the food that matters. But I don't drink alcohol, so that's a big part of that I'm missing. Next question. What are you kind of obsessed with these days? What kind of question is that? That's a date question? You ask your date that? I'm obsessed with you, girl. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but obsessed feels like too much of a negative. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds like you're asking them, like, what's something wrong with you? Which isn't a good thing to ask on a first date. Yeah, maybe, like, passionate about would be a better question. What are you dedicated to? What are you committed to at the moment? Not, what are you addicted to? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Start shaking them. Well, since you asked, allow me to show you my Sonic dungeon. My Sonic Shrine, or SS for short. Allow me to show you my stuffed animal collection. These guys could be good for getting MP back, because they all have 100 at least. I don't know how much they have, but all three of them have at least 100. I always feel so bad, like, when I cancel out of item screens without taking the items, but can't use them anyways. Except that one time I didn't take the God Hand. That was a bit of a whoops. Everyone's like, it's unmissable, you can't miss it. And I'm like, I missed it! It's not here. You got poison, right? Next question is, where have you traveled? Isn't that like the same as the adventure one? I mean, not really, but it's kind of similar. I've traveled to a lot of states, but the only places I've gone out of America is kind of Canada. I went to the American side of Canada. And the Bahamas. The Bahamas are technically the only place I've gone that was not the United States. Uh-oh. I'm running out of abilities to revive on the right side. But I've traveled to multiple states. I've gone to Michigan several times. I've gone to Pennsylvania multiple times. I've gone to Georgia. I've gone to New Jersey. I've gone to North Carolina. I've gone to California. I've gone to... I almost said Chicago. That's not a state, but yes, I've been to Chicago. I think that's it. The state of confusion. Several of those places oh, and Missouri too. I've been to Missouri too. Several of those places I've driven to. Missouri, I didn't drive, but I was in a car that drove to Missouri. Same with Georgia. I've driven to Michigan multiple times, and I drove to New Jersey. The New Jersey trip in particular was a interesting one because I drove all the way there with someone in the car, and then slept there, woke up, and drove all the way back alone. Which, if you haven't experienced a 12-hour drive alone before, it's an experience. I can never save with both games at the same time. One of them gets into a fight or one of them fails the save point thing. Just let me save. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious? Could I have picked the worst spot for this save point? Like, what did I do? I picked, like, the worst save point spot of all time. I've never been to Illinois, which is kind of weird because, it's right next to me, but I've only driven through it. I haven't stopped there. Oh, and North Carolina I drove to in a moving truck all the way there. That was a cool trip. See, now that's a good date question because then there's like follow-ups related to that. You could be like, well, why did you drive to North Carolina in a moving truck all the way there? And then you can be like, because I'm an idiot and don't date me. $20 hours drive solo, wow. Yeah, that's a drive. I like long drives like that if I'm in the mood, you know? I kind of have to be in the mood, because sometimes I don't feel like driving, and then that big of a drive would be terrible, but if I'm in the mood to drive, I could drive all day. Don't tell them you're an idiot until date 2. Well, honestly, it is pretty good to, like, talk about your flaws at some point during a relationship because it makes you seem vulnerable and not like you're willing to open up, you know? But it's just usually not, like, first date material. Yeah. So I'm addicted to Sonic. Also, my name is Fred. Just thought I'd do the Sonic thing first before we got names out of the way, in case that just scares you off the bat. Maybe don't open with that. But see, as we've talked about before, it's a double-edged sword, because if you open every conversation with, I am addicted to Sonic, there is a small chance that they respond with, me too, and then it's literally like you just found your soulmate without even having to try. But it's rare. But it could happen. It's possible.